Hello, welcome to Drinking with Comics. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And we are still drinking Guinness and talking about comics. And we're going to talk about now Batman number 5. Fraction and
Six.
Jimenez still kicking
Batman.
some
Is it five or
ass.
six?
6, I'm sorry, number
Yeah,
6.
number six. Five
Uh,
is one of the best issues in the world. Six is
Agreed.
the follow up to it, and they did a pretty good job landing it, I thought.
So, oh
No
my
complaints.
God. I love the way this opens with Batman and Annika, or well, Bruce and Annika sitting in an ambulance, or sitting, the back of the ambulance, the doors are open.
Yeah.
Um, they've got the
Foil
warming
blankets
blankets
on
on.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just love this so much because it's like, okay, we have to talk about this. We don't have to talk about this. This puts you in a great amount of danger. When you realize, as the reader, the same point Bruce realizes, she hasn't put the fucking dots together. I mean, how could you not? Like, I couldn't believe. I'm like, this chick is so smart, but obviously she's like
I
street smarts. I don't.
there's been times because Bruce Wayne is the Bruce Wayne persona is such a fucking like I'm trying to think like who'd you think I'm not
Just like
gonna
a
say
useless playboy, right?
yeah, exactly. Like you
But
would think
he
he would
just
be
fought in front of her and held his own with a fucking
yeah.
woman that turned into birds and had a sword. Like, I mean, he drove a car off a fucking bridge or overpass. Like, I mean, like, how could there be any question in your mind that he's Batman? How?
But it works. Like
Well, it
usually
works.
it worked in this. I thought.
It
And
worked.
sometimes
I'm
I
not.
read that before in the past, and I was like, "This no, how are you that stupid?" But I like that she's like, "Yeah, well, you know," and I like it's the conclusion that it's not because it's you're not Batman. It's just you. It's the oh wait, well, how's Batman gonna react when he finds like what's he gonna do? Like, ooh,
Two people in this issue do this.
yeah,
Oh my God. I mean, like, I really like this Annika character a lot.
yeah.
I really like this character a lot.
I believe
Um,
that she's dense enough, like smart enough and dense enough, because she throughout the whole
yes.
issue, you kind of see um, her flaws, like wearing Crocs while jogging. Uh, this is not a date. The whole conversation, if this is not a date, it's like, oh, it's not, you know. And just I could see like, wow, your son works for Batman, you know, like the whole like,
It's so funny. I love it. Oh my God, I love this book. So like, oh my God, I love this book. It's so funny. Um, we go from there to I just really liked this scene with Bruce where it's like at the punching bag, it's like, no,
oh
son, you
yeah,
don't know. Believe it or not. In fact, science has yet to conceive of a device so sophisticated as to calculate the massive sum of things that you don't know. Damien, like he's talking to him like he's a complete idiot. I fucking love it because he needs
it's
to be dressed down.
yes, it's. I'm sure it's happened previously in comics. I don't think I've ever read anything where he fucking laid into Damien like you fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
You fucked up badly.
Oh, then we have Cobblepot and some other people bemoaning the death of a bird and making a mistake for throwing
So
in with a madman.
they're leaving Minotaur's mansion at that time,
Hmm.
meaning that date happened during issue 4.
Got it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so like while they were doing that, Bruce was on a date with. So it's only been like a day in the last three
Okay,
issues. Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense actually. So I know. Then we go to. I don't know who Hugo Strange is. I've heard the name.
Yes.
He makes Monster Men.
So Hugo Strange was a Golden Age villain. One of the few villains that actually figured out Bruce Wayne's identity as Batman.
Okay.
I don't think he knows his identity in here. He's been dead previous for when I remember him last. He was dead, so clearly he came back at some point in time. That as you do as a comic book character.
Yeah.
But he is a psychiatrist who is evil and created these monster men in the 60s, not the 60s, the 40s, I think, um, to commit his crime. The monster men were his henchmen. He created monster men. And it was like the first time that Batman fought anything remotely non
Oh, street level.
superheroic, street level. Yeah. So when he started out, his big villains were these type of guys. And I think he fought. I can't remember what it was. It was like a dude in like a red hood. No, it wasn't Red Hood. Um, Turned out to be a vampire. So that was like one of the first
Oh, right. Supernatural, right? It was a street level book.
supernatural.
Okay.
This is him fighting Frankenstein monsters too. And I think
Got
Matt
it.
Wagner did a really good um, year one ish type store two book trilogy, not trilogy, but two graphic
Duology.
novels you could buy, Batman and the Monster Man and Batman versus Doctor Death, or
Okay.
I can't remember who the guy's name was, but that's his. This will be the first time he fought the Monster Man in that, and then the other one, the Doctor Death one, was the first time he fought a vampire. So
Okay.
they're pretty
Okay.
cool. Yeah, they tie into the way the characters tie into it. It kind of reads almost like a Batman Long Halloween tie-in, because
Okay.
the various characters from Batman Long Halloween show up in it, so it works really well. I thought it was a really good two story that's long out of print, so you can't find it. So good luck, people.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
yeah,
that was
Monster
it.
Men. Yeah,
It was interesting seeing the Monster Men. We also get Jack brings the kid, I forget the kid's name, who got the video footage of um,
Vandal Savage.
Mayor Vandal Savage planting evidence, right? And so Bullock is now not a cop.
Yeah, I guess he's a private detective. I mean, it makes
Okay.
sense. Commissioner Gordon's a beat cop,
Yeah,
so
I guess it does
yeah,
make sense. Um, so they're setting that up. Obviously that's something that's going to pay off later on. They've got video footage, and Bullock is like, "Yeah, good luck. Not nobody's gonna
yeah,
touch that. Watch your
yeah.
backs." Um,
Very true.
Monster Men. I'm not sure who it is that shows up with guns.
Oh, let's see here. The Monster Men were who were there just attacking? Oh, the person with the who thought really hard if Batman shows up doing that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Boom. I do like that person there thinks of Batman in a more supernatural light,
Yeah. Hmm.
um, trying to summon Batman as much as they can, and then instead of trying to correct them, but Batman's just like, you know what? We'll just let that slide and let people think that happens.
I'm
I'm
not
not even
even
gonna
sure who.
bother trying to fix that.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I really like that as well. He's like, "Wait, what? Oh, yeah, yeah." Um, I don't even know who they're attacking. It's Portside
Oh,
Tozoki CEI Hub. So apparently so it looks like Hugo Strange sicked them on the Japanese guy. I don't know. I'm just not understanding what's happening there, but that could also just be me not remembering something from one of the previous issues or something yet to be explained.
yeah, I kind of felt like Batman just kind of showed up out of nowhere too when he was already just getting back. Like it's the same day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It did read a little weird. Um,
A little bit, but I mean that's fine.
yeah, I mean, just like something's happening and Batman had to stop him. That's how Batman rolls.
Yeah, right. Exactly,
He's,
exactly.
the night's young. I'm still gonna go out and be Batman. So that wasn't the guys with the guns. I think was the Gotham Police.
Oh,
Yeah,
with the
I think
backpacks and stuff, they're dressed like fucking
ICE
maybe. Okay.
agents. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the anti whatever task force. So yeah, that was him running from them. I'm assuming.
I want to ask you about this. So, what is your take on Tim Drake leaving? He basically like, I need a break from this. I need a break from us. I'm out. Gives Batman a hug. Damian's like, you're a fucking deserter. Fuck you. But so is this setting up Damian? Because he's already Robin, right?
They're both Robin, technically.
So it's like a Miles Morales, Peter Parker kind of thing. We talked about this
Yeah,
before, but
yeah.
so like I don't know. I felt like this was something big. I'm like,
It kind of is. I don't know if there's going to be like a Robin, like a Tim Drake, another Tim Drake Robin series coming out in the future. We just don't know about yet. It felt kind of like that, but it also sounded like they just wanted to like. I don't know if like DC proper is just like, yeah, we don't really want Tim Drake to be around anymore because you brought him back, and now you're getting rid of him.
maybe Fraction is moving him off the game board to give Damian more of a. So basically, okay, so like this. So Bruce just basically told Damian, you're grounded. Not exactly, but like
Yeah,
I don't. Based on that scene earlier with the punching bag, I don't see him being like, suit up and let's go out, right? Well, now he's
yeah,
got no fucking choice. If he wants a Robin, that's all he's got. So it
yeah.
adds that kind of tension. So That's just my assumption.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I know that if you remember back couple back issues when Robin got beat up and his boyfriend was all
Bernard.
like Bernard was all like, "Hey, you gotta quit. Why is it that you're always going on these ski trips, getting
Yeah,
beat
right.
up, you know?" And so I could see why they set that up for him to leave pretty well.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I think I'm just a little down because it was fun seeing Tim Drake back. Because he's my Robin. He's a Robin I grew
yeah,
up on,
right. And that
and
second issue is great
yeah,
with him.
yeah, it's fun watching him back. I was very excited about that. Not that I don't like Damien. I do enjoy Damien a lot. Um, but I also enjoy the Damien getting his just desserts. Like
Yeah,
you
it was
fucked
good.
up, boy.
But yeah, I mean, then we have like an early ending and then like an after credits scene with Zanuka talking to something that is clearly robotic
you
and
think robotic?
there's some element of technology involved. It's not like there's not word bubbles, right? So,
Yeah, that's
um,
true.
and the last page is this Joker?
I think it is. I go by going by the white skin. Um, sort of has green hair. It's hard to tell because he's like in this green vat with the crown of what was the thing called again? The crown
Crown
of
of Storms.
crown of storms on his head. So she's if it's the Joker, she's definitely trying to sane him up with the crown of storms because that would be the ultimate win for them. But what if his madness is the madness that corrupts the crown of storms in the first
Well, that's
place?
interesting.
You know?
Where? So this is the thing. Like, okay, the Joker's a great character, but like immediately puts me off because it seems to me watching as a third party that at some point it just became if there's a Batman book, the Joker's in it. And then they gave the Joker his own
Yeah.
series for a while, and I was like, dude, stop strip mining it. Like, God, you know, get, it's better when it's not all the time. But like I don't know continuity wise, where are we coming from here with the Joker? Where was the last time? And I don't expect you to necessarily know this, but like in this continuity, where was the Joker last seen?
So this week he's in Boss Battles, which is one of the
But
worst books I've ever read.
none of that bullshit fucking matters.
He's
You
fighting
know, I mean,
Annabelle in that.
oh my God, Jesus
I know.
fucking Christ!
Oh, it
Oh,
was bad. I
wow,
can go on pitch about
wow.
how bad that is. Like it was.
I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Oh God, that's
Yeah, this was. I was actually looking forward to this. This was pretty awful.
I can't even believe he fights Annabelle.
They have a tea party.
Oh my God.
It is funny because I don't know anything about Annabelle, and my wife had to explain like she doesn't do anything, just this bad stuff happens around her, and she's just there. And throughout the thing, he's like, "I saw you move,"
Oh.
but like to sidetrack to this thing, this one-shot boss battle thing that takes place in between KO. It's like so they made this big deal that they're doing this big crossover in the thing, and you had Sabrina the Teenage Witch, um, Mortal Kombat, Red Sonja, Vampirella, the bear, what's her name? Samantha Strong, the bear
Wait,
from
wait, wait,
Those
wait.
Beneath the Trees.
Oh, I thought you meant the bear, like the cook, the chef from the FX show. I was like, okay, now I'm done. Like, come on.
And the icing on the cake between all that was Homelander. Was so you got finally you got Homelander versus Superman in a book, right? Like that's kind of interesting to me, like because
Okay.
they're the complete opposites. You watch
Yeah,
Superman
yeah,
as we brought up
yeah,
earlier, that character versus the Homelander from the boys, same character, two different sides of that spectrum, duking it out. That's a comic book to me. Like that's something I kind of want to read.
yeah, yeah.
And I
Okay.
was intrigued by some of this stuff. And you had like Wonder Woman versus Red Sonja, Batwoman versus Vampirella, which a lot of this just takes place in like 2 pages. They fit all this like fighting, and the reason why they fight in this little single 499 issue, and the whole fight scene between Superman and Homelander, which is the
Homelander.
whole exciting part to watch it, read it. It's like 5 panels.
Oh, fuck that. 5 panels?
And they don't even win the fight. They're there to get energy or something like that. So when they get the energy, it's like, okay, guys, fights are done, and then they go back to where they were. This was the biggest waste of time I've read in a long. Well, I don't
Wow.
read a lot of comics. This is why I don't read a lot of comics. But that's where Joker's been.
Okay,
He's
but
been in
that's
the
not regular
tournaments. He's
continuity.
actually kind of winning the tournaments. Don't I think? Well, this whole thing's going to end with a big summer event because you have the KO tournament right now: Superman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, and Joker. And it's not going to be Superman because and Wonder Woman because they're the good guys. So one of the two bad guys are going to win. I think it's Joker versus Lex Luthor at the end. That's been my call all along. Um, and I think the winner of this thing gets to fight Darkseid for control of the universe, and they get to shape the DC universe. And that's too big of a story to not tell.
Yeah.
And you're not going to let Superman reshape the universe because if he does,
Yeah,
there's no
everything will be
bad
good.
guys. Yeah.
Right.
So it's all about telling the story. So I don't know if Joker, I would assume Joker um, would be one of the guys in there, but I think it's Lex Luthor is going to win and reshape the world. So,
That
but
makes
if
the
it's the
most sense. But
Joker, he can't. I can't see him being in the regular proper Batman book and doing this at
this
the same
well,
time.
this continuity is not the same continuity as this
I
Batman book. So
believe it kind of is.
But it's not. I mean, they do enough of their loosey goosey shit. Like that's they're not gonna. Matt Fraction's not gonna be like, I'm signed on to do a year or two of
Yeah,
Batman, but sure, I'll interrupt everything I have planned to do your stupid fucking. Annabelle wins the DC universe or whatever the fuck. You're right. It'll be Lex Luthor because that makes the most sense, and it'll
yeah.
basically be Dark Reign, right? Which I've never read, but the Norman Osborn is in
Mhm.
charge of the Marvel universe. It's basically the same fucking thing. Uh,
Kind of, yeah. Be like he gets to shape the DC
yeah,
universe, and it'd be where's Superman, and it also makes sense because Lex Luthor was very good in the Lex Luthor movie. The next movie's coming out in 2 years, 3 years, maybe, with Lex Luthor and Superman teaming up. So it's going to be important to have a Lex Luthor type story out there.
this will be interesting if. Can you imagine like Lex Luthor gets to shape the Marvel or the DC universe,
Yeah.
and they're like Grant Morrison, like, see our conversation about Nick Holt. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but you know what? I don't know. Batman 6, outstanding, counterpoint to 5, which was fucking fantastic.
Yes.
Did a great
And
job.
the end of the first story arc, technically, because I think the
Oh, yeah.
trades 1 through 6. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm curious to see where it goes. And
Hmm.
yeah, I'm quite happy. So
Yeah. It's a good time to be a Batman fan.
it is. I agree.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Batman
cheers.
6. Cheers. Drinking with Comics. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike. We'll see
We'll
what
be,
happens next week.
yes.